Turtle graphics is a popular way to introduce programming to beginning programmers. It was part of the original Logo programming language which was created in 1967. 5 decades later, it is still useful for learning the basics of programming. The next video is one such example of Turtle programming.
Welcome to Python programming, everyone. Today I wanted to show you how to use Python's Turtle module to draw different shapes and patterns. And Turtle module, or the Turtle program from Python, is basically a program by which you can draw different graphics. As you can see, I have the Python shell open over here. So the shell is basically where you can type different Python code and instantly get results. However, today we're going to write a longer set of code. So that's why I'm going to go to File and open a new file. And the first command that I'm going to type is import turtle. And this will basically tell Python that I want to use Python's Turtle program and all the features that comes with Turtle. So that's why I'm importing the Turtle module. And then I'm going to set up a pen by which I will draw my shapes. So I'm going to write turtle.pen and an opening and closing parenthesis. So now if I run this module, it's going to ask me to save it. So I'll hit OK. And I'm going to save it in my documents, and I'm going to save it as Turtle Square 1, and I hit save. Now when I run those 2 lines of code, you can see that I have this pen or this imaginary turtle. So the main idea is the pen is sort of like an imaginary turtle that's going to move around the screen, and as it moves, it's going to draw some certain shapes and patterns. So I have the pen right now. So let's try to move this pen forward. So I'm going to close this, and turtle.pen, I'll be using the pen object a few times in my code. So instead of writing turtle.pen every time, I can use a shorthand where I can denote this turtle.pen with a T. So if I equate this turtle.pen to this variable T, it's basically storing my pen inside this variable T. And variable is sort of like a container where you store all letters, numbers, and different objects. So here I'm just storing the pen inside T. So whenever I need to use my pen, I'll just denote that with T instead of writing this whole statement. So if I now write T.forward 100, which basically means that I'm moving my pen forward by 100 pixels, and run this 3 lines of code, you see that my turtle moved 100 pixels here. Now the next thing that I need to do is I need to change the arrow's direction so that it faces this way and draws the second line. So to change the arrow's direction, I will type t.left, and I'm going to change the direction by 90 degrees. So if I run this and hit OK, you can see that the direction of the arrow changed. So the next line that I'm going to write is t.forward again by 100, and I run the module again, and you can see that it drew the second line of my square. So I need 2 more lines to finish my square, but remember I need to keep on changing the arrow's angle whenever I'm drawing. So the next line is where I'm going to change the arrow's angle again to 90 degrees and move the turtle's head again by 100 pixels. And for the last line, I'm going to change the turtle's head again by 90 degrees and move it by 100 pixels forward. So now if I run the entire set of code, you will see that I have created a perfect square. So that's how you can use Turtle to create a square. You can create circles and different shapes and patterns. And in the next lesson, I will show you how you can use different stars and patterns using Turtle. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.